a little over 10 pounds. I got more energy. I decided to take the 30-33 challenge. So I feel that, more energy, the weight is melting off. I'm just, and mental clarity too. So also my other favorite is the hair, skin, and nails vitamins as well. So I want to bring on my inspiration and my coach. Her name is, well, let me tell you a little bit about her. Um, I'm really excited about her. Um, so I have the pleasure to bringing to you one half of a power couple, okay? She's a woman of perseverance, strength, and integrity. After failing in the industry of direct sales for over 20 years, she said yes one more time. Her weight loss story is inspiring people around the world, and her story has been featured on Business for Home as well as Momentum Magazine. She is a documented seven-figure earner, and she accomplished it in just 17 short months, which is impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring to the line a stay-at-home mom, or a mompreneur. So without further ado, I would like to bring to the line Mrs. Pam McCray. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Antoinette. I am here. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Well, I want to tell you, thank you so much for that phenomenal introduction. It is such a pleasure to be in business with you, as you are definitely launching one of the biggest projects of your entire life. So I'm excited to be on this journey with you, excited about the lives that are about to be changed, and just really excited about 2018 as Project 1000 is definitely real. You see, I want to say to all of you that are chiming in, I know that there's people that are jumping on this live Zoom tonight from all over the entire world. I want to definitely take the time to welcome you, Kay, on, and also I know Neil is going to be joining, Nigeria, London. We got a couple different countries that's going to be coming on this live tonight in order to hear about something that's really changing the entire world. Ghana, Dominican Republic, all of these phenomenal countries. I want to welcome to those of you that are right here in the United States. I want to welcome Horace and Mavis and Angela, Curtis, Yira, I believe, Indio, Jamie, Adelita, Wilson, Laura, Rex, Tanya, Dr. Betty, all of you. I want to say hello and welcome to Project 1000. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we're excited. We're excited because lives are being changed with some phenomenal products as we are now beginning to share them around the entire world. And so guess what? Antoinette is launching something very big. And she thought about you. She thought about you in order to give you the opportunity to lock arms with us. She thought about you in order to give you the chance in order to say yes to some phenomenal products that are changing lives around the entire world. So maybe you're that person that's jumping on tonight and you just love to help people. Maybe you're passionate about changing the lives of so many different people around the world. Well, guess what? That's what's happening here with these products. Perhaps you're that person jumping on here tonight, that you're that entrepreneur. You're that person that understands that in this season, in this day and age, having multiple streams of income is definitely the way to live. Well, I want you to know, whatever the reason is, this project is something that now you can grab a hold of and begin to create health freedom, begin to create wealth freedom. It is truly changing lives physically and financially all over the entire world. You see, we have an incredible movement called the 30-33 movement. I don't know if you can see my shirt tonight, the 30-33 challenge. And that simply means 30 minutes for 30 days with 3 simple products will absolutely change your entire life. You see, we want the world to know that if you just commit to 30 minutes of simple exercise, cardio, do something in order to now promote your overall health for 30 days, because anything that you do for 21 days becomes a habit. But when you go on to 30 days, it now becomes an incredible lifestyle. And now you grab a hold of 3 incredible life-changing products. We actually have a whole lot more products than that here at this company. But I'm going to focus on 3, but I'm going to add a little bit more in order to really share with you the whole picture of what Total Life Changes is doing as we are now really beginning to get these products into the atmosphere. You see, this is powerful for all of you that are chiming in, because guess what? Antoinette thought about you first. So she's giving you the opportunity to grab a hold of this. She's giving you the opportunity to lock arms. She's giving you the opportunity to get in first and to position yourself in order to help us to now become a household name, because we're not a household name, and you're gonna see that these products absolutely yield results. See, before I get into that, I wanna share with you a little bit about my own personal testimony. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I've been in the industry of direct sales for over 20 years. And I don't know if you can imagine showing up to work and never getting a paycheck. Well, that's been our story. We always believed in this industry. We believed that one day we would find the perfect opportunity that would give us some amazing results, not just physically, but definitely financially. You see, you're looking at someone tonight who once was shy. You're looking at someone tonight who once allowed fear to stop me. You're looking at someone tonight who once did not know my full purpose. I've been married for over 28 years, an incredible family that I have. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, a daughter to my phenomenal parents. But guess what? I realized that there was something more that God wanted me to do in life in order to really fulfill the purpose that He intended for me to do as I journey this thing called life. Well, I want you to know that also you're listening to someone tonight who knows what it feels like to struggle, to live paycheck to paycheck. You see, my husband was an engineer. We had that six-figure year plus income, but we were still living paycheck to paycheck. We found ourselves not just filing bankruptcy once, but we filed bankruptcy twice, and we tried to do it a third time. You're also listening to someone tonight who knows what it feels like to go through repossession and to lose a vehicle. But I can tell you what did it for me. You see, sometimes in life, you just got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so that was truly how I was feeling. I'll never forget, like yesterday, when my husband and I, we had to make a decision. And that decision was, do we eat or do we ride? And on that day, when I had to watch my husband go and sell the last vehicle that we had, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that did something to me on the inside. Because not only did he have to sell that vehicle, but imagine having to walk home that day because you're so broke, literally, to where you didn't even have enough money to take a taxi cab home. You had to walk home with that check in your hand for that vehicle. So at that time, I decided, you know what? In order to change things, I need to change things. And I realized that I had to become the person that I was looking for. So after stepping out on faith, we literally left Atlanta, Georgia, which was our home, moved to the beautiful, sunny Miami, Florida, which is where we reside now. We had a plan, but we did not know the full plan and what God was going to allow us to go through. We looked up, and 3 years ago, right around the holiday season time, corporate America told my husband, listen, goodbye. We don't need you anymore. So whereas he was once in high demand, we looked up, there's no job, there's no money. And one of the things I never thought we would experience, we did. By the top of 2015, we ended up homeless with our 3 younger children looking at us like, what just happened? Living truly in the home of our phenomenal coach. She is the #1 female network marketer in the entire world, Miss Stormy Wellington, the visionary of the 1,000 family movement. And imagine 5 people piling into our home, our kids sleeping on air mattresses, us hiding them in the garage during the day just because we did not want anyone coming in and out of her home to know that we had no place to go. But I want every single one of you watching tonight to say yes and to write down those 3 powerful letters, because yes can turn your entire life around, because that's what began to happen. So in an industry that I failed in for over 20 years, I began to sip on this simple cup of tea, and I'll let you know my incredible story. As I began to sip, I began to lose some weight. And that little weight loss story, 20 pounds in 31 days, ladies and gentlemen, ended up turning into $22,000 in less than 60 days as a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have a big network. I just had a dream on the inside of me that I had a strong desire to give birth to. Well, at that time, I began to quickly realize, you know, this is not about me. This is about the lives that God is calling me to impact and to help to change. And as a result of it, kept building this business, kept sharing these incredible products. And I looked up and we were able to earn over $250,000 US in our very first 7 months. At that time, my husband said, wait a minute, corporate America's not calling me back. So what if I lock arms with you? What if I grab a hold of this and we began to build together? Well, in the next few months, we were able to more than double our income. Close our first year at over $600,000 in documented income, ladies and gentlemen. Documentation beats conversation all day long. And we were able to become the first $1 million earners up underneath the leadership of our phenomenal coach, Ms. Stormy Wellington. And we did it in 17 months. And I say that to all of you guests chimed in from all over the world, Dr. Betty and Tanya and Rex and Wilson and Jamie and Mavis and Kay, Mill. Listen, every single one of you, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that this is real, that Antoinette has asked you to jump on tonight to hear about something that's spreading across the entire world. So I'm gonna let you know that the name of this company is called Total Life Changes. And I'm gonna call it TLC. You see, we have an incredible CEO and founder by the name of Mr. Jack Fallon. This is Mr. Fallon right here. He started this company 18 years ago from his basement with a mission and with a vision. You see, his mission was to provide us with some high quality, all natural products that would give us immediate results. We live in a right now society. Everybody wants to microwave their results, and that would give us a new quality of life. So when you think about this, the power of this moment right now is that the number one thing that everyone wants to do at the top of the year is lose weight. And our flagship product will help a person lose 5 pounds in 5 days. It's phenomenal. So imagine you now, not only if you're on here to take back your health, that is the beginning, but also imagine the people that are right now out there that you could spread these incredible products with and help them to achieve their goal. Well, also, I want to let you know that we're not just in the United States. That's why you hear that Antoinette invited so many different countries on here tonight. We're doing some phenomenal things over in South Africa. We're doing some amazing things over in the Dominican Republic and London and all of these different countries that are on here tonight. Nigeria, absolutely getting ready to do a big launch there. So imagine you getting in front of this movement that is now beginning to change the entire world, shipping into over 150 countries worldwide with not just 1, 2, 3 products, but over 50 life-changing products. So there's something for everybody that's watching in tonight and everybody that you're going to come in contact with along the way. But I want to share with you just a few of these products that began to change my life literally a little over 3 years ago. And I'm going to start off with the products that are really bringing change around the entire world. And so many people are saying yes. So many people who have tried everything under the sun in order to achieve their weight loss goals who quit because they don't get the results. Well, we are the answer. And I truly believe that the person that solves the most problems in this world creates the most wealth when you begin to focus on helping to change the lives of others. So let me start with this little pack of tea, because I know all of you watching are saying, wait a minute, lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Absolutely. You see, our flagship product is called the IASO. Some call it the IASO tea. I like IASO. It's packed with 9 herbs, no stimulants. You simply sip on this twice a day, just like this, and the weight is going to go away. It has absolutely no taste. But I want you to know that it's not a weight loss tea. It's actually a detox tea packed with 9 herbs, no stimulants. And what it's going to do is remove the toxins and the chemicals out of your body at a cellular level. It's incredible. So it does some phenomenal things. I also just want to mention that this one pack makes enough for an entire week. So when a person now makes this tea, they're going to lose 5 pounds in 5 days and get some phenomenal results. I also want to let you know that for the person on the go, we have this in instant formula. So all you do is open this up, pour this in an 8-ounce bottle of water, shake it, and voila, phenomenal results as you are definitely on the go. So these products are life-changing. But I remember when I was given this pack of tea, a little over 3 years ago by Miss Wellington. I told her 2 things. I said, 1, I'm done with this industry. Listen, I failed for over 20 years, and I did not want to say yes one more time. But when she shared with me that she drank this tea, and within 24 hours, it sent her to the restroom, that may not sound huge to you, but to her it was, because she was dependent upon prescription drugs just to go to the restroom. There's an illness attached to that, but I'm not going to mention that on this call tonight, but you can do the math. A lot of women suffer from not being able to go on a regular basis. And so she drank it. shared that with me, which was strong. But then she also went on to let me know that she was able to drop 10 pounds in 10 days. She also went on to let me know that her sister Jackie was down 21 pounds in 2 weeks. Well, I don't know about you, but let me tell you where I was. I had put on some weight. It happens, life happens. I was depressed, we were broke, and I can tell you that I was in the gym working out, but the scale was not moving. Anybody can relate to that? Well, that was my story. So I decided, you know what would happen if I decide to sip on this tea? I started to sip. And ladies and gentlemen, I looked up. In 31 days, I lost 20 phenomenal pounds, not realizing that that 30-day story was going to turn into a 7-figure income in 17 months. So that's the power of the IASO tea. That's the first product that's a part of the 30-33 challenge that we have going on. Now, the next industry that I'm going to talk to you about, but before I go into that industry, I want to just briefly mention to you another weight loss product that's powerful, because I have an incredible guest who has an amazing testimony on this one. It's called the Resolution. You see, this is a coach in a bottle. It's FDA approved, and this one is going to help a person lose 1 to 3 pounds a day. As a matter of fact, I just got a personal testimony of a young lady who started this product yesterday, and she lost 4 pounds overnight in 24 hours. So this product is truly going to remove unwanted food cravings. You have to maintain a 1,200 calorie diet plan, but it's going to remove those cravings and now allow you to lose the weight safely and to keep the weight off. So this is our resolution. Now let me move over into the health and wellness industry. Baby boomers are sick and tired of taking prescription drugs. So imagine if you can be that person that now is able to help to give them some all natural products, in addition to, for some of you that may be in the health related field, but now you're able to give them some added benefits and be able to now create another stream of income. Well, our second product that's a part of the 30-33 is a simple liquid vitamin. You see, the 30-33 is simple. Detox, now you put your nutrients back in. This is packed with 72 minerals, 19 amino acids. 1 tablespoon of this a day is like you eating 10 salads. But because it's a liquid, 98% absorption directly into your system. It's phenomenal. It helps with mental clarity, energy from the age of 2 all the way up to 122. Everybody can take this product. Well, I want to share with you an incredible testimony of my dad, who's 93 years old. But I want to let you know where my dad was a little over 2 years ago. My dad, ladies and gentlemen, he stopped responding. He would not communicate with us. On top of it, his health was declining very, very quickly. Wheelchair bound for over 2 years, unable to do anything for himself, and was so weak that he could not even lift a fork to feed himself. Well, I want you to know where my dad is today. Say fast forward, because on top of it, he was put on hospice back then. And we all know that hospice pretty much means they average about 7 months to live. Well, I want you to know where my dad is today. First of all, it's 2 years later, so go figure. But on top of it, my dad now is having full-blown conversations. His memory is incredible. He went from not being able to lift a fork, sipping on hot cups of coffee. He's been able to get up out of his wheelchair, put himself into bed. My dad kept telling me that he wanted to walk again. And I want you to know I was able to personally witness as I walked in to see him one day, him taking steps with a walker. But on top of it, about 6 months after he was put on hospice, I got a phone call, and it was them. And they said, Miss McCray, this doesn't normally happen, but your dad no longer qualifies for our services. He was released. So we have to give it up for the incredible Nutriverse that's changing lives around the world. And now the third product that I'm going to talk to you about that's a part of the 30-33 is our NRG. You see, this is our all natural energy capsule. We tap into the energy industry. The world is tired. People are working long days, sitting in traffic for 2 to 4 hours a day just to make it through. And so therefore, this is an all natural energy capsule that's going to turn on the energy, but also turn off the appetite, because it burns 300 to 600 calories a day. And it's known as the happy pill because it has 5-HTP in it. So it's helping for people who have mood swings and, aren't the happiest person to now get up and smile a little bit every morning. So we're excited about this NRG, and this is the very same product. We have a young lady by the name of Miss Natalie Nicole Smith. She was dependent upon prescription drugs. She's 29 years old from a young age, just to pay attention, just to focus. A lot of our children are diagnosed with this illness in which they need medication. Well, that was Natalie. And so she tried the NRG. And I want you to know that Natalie no longer is on any medication, but on top of it, she was a rookie. She had never done a business like this. She said yes because of the product and how it changed her life. And she too has been able to become a $250,000 earner, literally part-time, building this business as a result of her yes. So why yes is very powerful. So that's the third product in the 3033. And I want to share with you one more product that you can write down that's a part of the health and wellness industry. And this one's called chaga. It's a very powerful Siberian herb. And what it's going to do, it's an adaptogen. So it goes into your body, it seeks out what's not functioning, and it helps to function, helps to bring it back to how it's supposed to function. It's an antioxidant, it's an anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, phenomenal. So many different testimonies on this chaga. It's a preventative that's doing some amazing things here at Total Life Changes. Now I want to go into a few more products as I'm sharing on this call tonight. I want to let you know that if you're a coffee lover, we also tap into the coffee industry with our incredible Cafe Delgado. This is one of our coffees. It's our slimming coffee that's doing some phenomenal things around the entire world. I put this one to the test and I was able to drop 6 pounds in 2 days, ladies and gentlemen, from doing what I already do, which is sit on my morning cup of coffee. So that's our Cafe Delgado. I also want to let you know that we are also changing and helping marriages and relationships, because we have 2 all-natural products that are tapping into the sexual performance industry, doing some phenomenal things. We have the Strike for men, right? And the Love for ladies. And we also have the Strike Extreme for men. This Strike is going to enhance sexual performance for up to 24, 48 hours. And the Strike Extreme is actually going to help for up to 6 days. Phenomenal. But on top of it, not only that, it's all natural, all herbal, all these on the back are all herbs, nothing else. And it's going to help a male to maintain a healthy prostate, which is very powerful. And then the Love is going to increase libido, mood, do so many different things in the bedroom, but it also helps to balance our pH with the combination of the herbs that are here. So when you take these 2 products and you put them together, you now have what we call the fun pack, really putting vibrancy back into relationships. So that's those products. And lastly, I just want to touch on the skincare industry. We have a lot of different products, but I want to touch on this one. This is our IASO oil. It's called 100% Emu oil. Now that E stands for everything because it's going to help to eliminate pain. It actually penetrates 7 layers deep. So when you rub it on, it's going to help with all kinds of pain. It also grows back hair. So you can rub it on the top of your head and your edges. It grows back in your edge line. And it also helps for you to maintain your beautiful skin and look young forever. So this Emu oil is phenomenal and doing some amazing things. And one other product that I just want to share is our Slim R. You see, this is our body sculpting gel. This one, you rub it on and truly it's going to help to remove cellulite, stretch marks, do some amazing things. Just a few of our products that I can go on and on because these products are changing lives all around the entire world. So if you got on here, you just wanted to hear about the products, you definitely want to get back to Antoinette and say, listen, I am ready to either get my Get Fit Kit, which is the tea, the NutriBurst, and the NRG in order to start your own 30-33 challenge. Or if you're like myself and Antoinette and Miss Gwen Bennett that I'm about to bring on this line, and you want to know how you can actually join this movement and benefit not just physically, but also financially, then I want you to stay tuned so I can quickly share how you can get in and begin to create some income from the comfort of your home. But before I go any further, I want to take the time and bring this phenomenal superstar on the line with us tonight. You see, I'm thankful for her yes, because as a result of her yes, you're going to hear her story. She's a mom, she's a single mom who truly is committed to changing and creating a legacy for her family. Because not only is she building this business on a very part-time basis, she has a phenomenal testimony that truly I just want her to share. I'm not going to go into detail. So Ms. Gwen Bennett, jump on and share with all of Antoinette's guests what TLC has done for you so far.
Good evening, Pamela McCray. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gwendolyn Bennett out of the beautiful city of Miami, Florida. And I'm excited about the 3033. I'm excited about Total Life Changes. When I was first introduced to this company almost 3 years ago, I was introduced to this pack of tea, and it was a simple do I or anybody I knew want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And you know, you're kind of skeptical because all these weight loss tests, all these weight loss things out there. But let me tell you something. When I began to drink and sip on this tea, I lost 13 pounds my first 2 weeks drinking this tea. I was so excited about that. I began to tell all my girlfriends about it. I began to tell everybody, all my relatives about this particular product. But I was just not intrigued just by the tea. I wanted to begin to tap into it just a little bit more. And I got that resolution drops. Let me tell you something. Jumping on those resolution drops was the most exciting thing because I wanted to be in a size 6 for my 46th birthday. I lost 14 pounds in 7 days on those resolution drops. I was so excited when I was able, yes, tell me all about it. I bought the dress. I wasn't sure if I was going to get in it or not, but I could tell you something. The resolution drops made me a believer. I got into that dress. I hung it up. I was so excited because guess what? I was able to maintain. When you have these products in your life, it's not even about the rebound and the bounce back. It's totally about maintaining it at a natural way. I mean, drinking the tea 2 8 ounces a day, no problem whatsoever. We don't leave the household without taking the NutriBurst. Let me tell you something. My son, chronic respiratory issues. We're not going to get into any medical claims, in and out of ICU, okay, with this issue. I began to give him this NutriBurst. This is I would call it a force field built around your immune system. This is a powerful product in a liquid form that Kate and I, we used to spend so much time in a hospital, so much time off work, so much time out of school, things like that. But I began to give him this, and he has not been hospitalized for 2 years straight, not hospitalized because I was giving him the NutriBurst. Just to tell you a little bit more about the NutriBurst and how powerful it is, if you don't mind me sharing this about my mom. You know, my mom was, diagnosed stage 2. I began to build her immune system. If any of you know about this, on the 3rd day after having chemotherapy, guess what? You're down, you're sluggish, you're having issues. And me working in the medical field myself, I was like, you know what? I need to do something because the residue of that was still in her system. Guess what? The NutriBurst. On the 3rd day, let me tell you something. You know that your immune system is very, very weak. But I'm going to tell you, Gwen's mom was in the Dollar Tree. I'm like, Mom, you can't be out there. You can't. You're exposing yourself, lady. So I was giving her the NutriBurst and the chaga. Coach Pam touched on that chaga. Amazing. And the only analogy I can tell you is a car taking it to a mechanic and they be the signal to show you where the problem is. The chaga zooms into that and begins to mend it. It is a powerful product. Between the chaga and the NutriBurst, I can tell you she is free of any illness whatsoever. Thank you, Lord, free of that. And she is constantly taking the NutriBurst, keeping herself built up. Financially, it's been amazing ride. I've been able to do some amazing things here at Total Life Changes for my daughter, taking care of her last 2 years of college. She graduated, no problems. Mom was TLC paid for that, okay? Being able to just forge a lot of things, a lot of dreams that I wanted to take care of. Total Life Changes has done that. So this has been an amazing company for me. I'm gonna jump off Coach Pam because we got a training coming up and I am training, but I just wanna say thank you to Antoinette for allowing me to share to your guests. And I'm excited for you guys. YES, that was the best decision I ever made in my life.
Wow, thank you so much, Ms. Gwen Bennett, for sharing those incredible testimonies. You've been able to hear it for yourself, ladies and gentlemen, what TLC is doing to change lives around the entire world. Her son, her mom, literally financially being able to take care of her daughter while in college, documented 5-figure part-time earner from a size 14 down to a size 6. Ladies and gentlemen, phenomenal. You look great. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and do what you need to do for our team. Thank you. Love you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm going to do now is share with you this incredible company as far as a financial standpoint, because I know all of you are saying, okay, these products are phenomenal. And definitely, if you want to grab a hold of the products and get back with Antoinette and place your order and become one of her first VIP customers. But if you want to hear about this compensation plan, I'm gonna let you know that it's not just any compensation plan. It's the #1 compensation plan in the entire world, changing lives, as we are now introducing it as a way for a person to create another stream of income, as a way for a person to literally be in the comfort of their home and to build a global business around the entire world, because that's what my husband and myself have been able to do. It's phenomenal. But this compensation plan doesn't just pay one way, as most of us are accustomed to being paid when we work, or even, you know, sometimes in traditional business, we get paid one single way. Well, this now is going to give you 5 powerful ways. So the first way that we get paid is what we call our retail commission. And it's simple. And I ask all of you watching in tonight, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds? Or who do you know that's ready to and willing to commit to 30 minutes for 30 days with these 3 simple products to absolutely change their entire life? Because the world, so many people every day are now saying yes to that Get Fit Kit, because they want to get healthy. They're thinking differently. They're beginning to change their eating habits. And so now what's happening is our products are helping them to get the results and really increasing the awareness, to letting them know that your health is everything. So now you're going to be given a free state-of-the-art website once you say yes tonight and you lock arms with Antoinette and say, I want to begin to promote this movement and to change some lives. So every single time that someone goes to your website, we have what we call the 50-50-50 compensation plan. That means 3 out of the 5 ways we get half, 50%. Mr. Jack Fallon is so gracious that he gave us a partnership. I don't know any other company that's giving you 50% on retail, so it's powerful. So when someone decides to go to your website and they order, let's just say they get this Get Fit Kit with these 3 products, this kit is $150. Well, every product has volume attached to it. So you're gonna earn $60 off of every kit. You wanna earn an extra $300 this week, sell 5 kits. You wanna earn $600, sell 10 kits. So it's just that simple. The more you now promote the products, the more income you're gonna earn. And now the customers fall in love with these products because they absolutely give results. Now, another way that we get paid is there are many people, locking arms, entrepreneurs, personal trainers, doctors, businesses that are now taking the product and having some inventory. So imagine this, now you have inventory in your possession. And let's just say 1 pack of this tea. You see, we pay $10 for this pack of tea, but we retail 1 pack for $20 and people pay it all day long because it's a week supply. It makes a gallon, they drink it, they lose 5 pounds in 5 days, and they come back. As a matter of fact, I just had a young lady who bought a pack of this tea from me from my website last week. She drank the tea, lost the weight in 5 days, and she called me up tonight so excited because I sent her some samples of the NRGs. We do have samples, and along with this pack of tea that she purchased. And she said, what do I need to do to get started? So she just joined my organization because of the fact that she lost weight and she's feeling great. She got in tonight. So that's the power of this. But when you have the inventory and we retail 1 pack for $20, so you can do the math. So you're making a $10 profit on what you already pay. And on top of it, you can do this over and over and over again and create some everyday right now money. This was one of the ways that when we first got started, made me a believer. Remember, after failing for so long, I didn't believe that this was going to be the company that would change my entire life. But I went to a women's event and I took this tea. And at that time, we weren't even thinking about retail commissions. I sold every pack for $10. Well, guess what ended up happening? In 20 minutes, when I saw this little pack of tea multiplied to almost $400, I knew that there was power and that this would be the company to change our entire life. So retail is strong. Now, the second way we get paid is what we call a fast start bonus. As you now begin to share these phenomenal products around the world, Angela and Mavis and Horace and Kay and Indio and Jamie and Curtis, what's going to end up happening is there's going to be people who get results and they're going to say, wait a minute, people are asking me questions. They're wanting to get the product. How can I actually also distribute this product and create some additional income? Well, every time someone decides to say yes, you're going to get a fast start bonus. You now can earn 50% based on the package that they now start their home-based business with. And so it's incredible. If they decide to get in with that Get Fit Kit, you earn $60. We have a lot of other packages though that range from $100 all the way up to $1,500, depending on the inventory. So if they get in at $500, you're on $250. They get their product, they're in business, and guess what? Everybody is happy. So Fast Start is powerful. The third way we get paid is our hybrid binary. So if you don't remember anything else, I want you to remember timing and positioning. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is Antoinette's second launch, right? She launched one the other day, and this one, literally, she's just getting started. So you have the opportunity to lock in her top positions because we build with two teams, a left team and a right team. So what happens is everyone goes into the system one behind the other. So you have the opportunity to get in first, to get in front, because Project 1000 means this. We know without a shadow of a doubt that we're going to put 1,000 people into our organization in the next 120 days. And imagine you getting in first because volume rolls up. So there's going to be businesses and people that end up getting started after you who you have no idea who they are, but by default, they become a part of your team and you're able to benefit on this one way of pay to create residual income. That's when you get paid over and over and over again from a one-time effort. So you can earn 10 to 25% every single week on this one way of pay because we get paid weekly, but up to $20,000 a week. You see, ladies and gentlemen, you may be saying 20,000, is that real? Absolutely. Because so many of my business partners have been able to max out this binary, literally. And maxing it out, this is Miss Wellington, maxes out the binary. This is my husband and myself, max out the binary. This phenomenal couple right here, max out the binary. You see, all of these people from all around the world now are saying yes, and success is happening left and right, all as a result of one single yes. So that's the binary, okay? Now, the fourth way we get paid is what we call a check match. Now, here's what's going to happen with this check match. When you personally enroll someone into your organization and they get paid on that binary that I just talked about, you're now going to qualify for your third 50%, a 50% check match. So for instance, let me give you an example. We personally enroll Antoinette into our organization. And let's say for the week, she goes out and she makes a $2,000 bonus on that binary. She's going to get her $2,000, but because we personally enrolled her, we're going to get a $1,000 check match. The young lady you just heard, Ms. Gwen Bennett, we also personally enrolled her into our organization. She's a documented 5-figure earner. So let's just say, you know, if she makes $4,000 for the week, guess what? We get $2,000 for every single person that you personally enroll. You get half. If they make $1, you get 50 cents. If they max it out at $20,000 for the week, you get $10,000, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm telling you, the check match is phenomenal. But it gets better. We have a second generation check match. You see, now when Antoinette goes out and let's say that Kay and Mill and Horace and Laura and Dr. Betty and Jamie, Indio, Curtis, Angela, all of you, let's say every single one of you decide to get started and say yes, either to promote the product and share it with people you know and love, or to build a team. It doesn't matter because you can become a documented 6-figure earner just by focusing on the retail and sending people to your website. It's just that simple. Well, now we're going to qualify for another check match, anywhere between 10% all the way up to 50% every single week. As national leaders, we receive 90% check matches every single week. That's up to a 100% bonus payout that Total Life Changes has, and it's amazing. Now, the last way we get paid is once you go national, which is what my husband and myself are, the company now is going to pay you a $1,500 a month bonus just to maintain your lifestyle. It doesn't matter what you do with it. You can go out. Some companies give car bonuses. You got to go get a specific car and they limit you. No, TLC says do what you want. If you want to pay your kids' college tuition, if you want to save it, if you want to buy you a green car, a purple car, it doesn't matter. They're not telling you what color car to go get. They are truly saying take it and go have fun with it and do whatever you please. So ladies and gentlemen, you've been able to hear about the #1 compensation plan in the entire world that Antoinette wanted to invite you on here tonight to really take advantage of what is now spreading across the world. When I tell you, when I think of story after story that are now happening for those of you that are chiming in from Africa, I want you to know South Africa, Ghana, Namibia, so many, Kenya, all of these countries, Nigeria's about to launch, all of these countries, Dominican Republic, on fire, are now changing lives around the entire world. And I just want to show you some phenomenal stories of people who just simply made a decision to say yes. You see, this is Shanita Foster. She's a young lady who got started as a philanthropist. She was already feeding 1,000 children in Swaziland, South Africa. And she wanted to be able to further her mission. And so she said yes. And this product, the NRG, changed her life because she was in a state of depression. And she was dependent upon those monster drinks, those unhealthy drinks. She said yes, eliminate the drinks, never did a business like this. But as a rookie, documented $500,000 earner, not just feeding 1,000 children in Swaziland, but now changing and creating 1,000 dreams over in South Africa. She went over there, and now these products are spreading like wildfire, creating documented, imagine, in a country that's accustomed to making a couple $100s a month. They get paid once a month, now making comma checks a week, to have already in less than 9 months' time created documented 5- and 6-figure US dollar income earners over in Africa. So it's amazing. Not to mention the Dominican Republic with so many different leaders that are now spreading, across the world, literally, with this incredible movement where so many people are now, lives are being changed, like Anna Quintero, who said yes. She truly is leading the way, paving the way over there. And I can tell you the DR is on fire. So imagine you now locking arms and being able to truly bring change with these phenomenal products that are changing lives all around the entire world. So as I close out this call tonight, I just want to say, congratulations. Congratulations to those of you that make a decision to say yes. Because literally a little over 3 years ago, we had no idea. We had no idea that this one yes was going to turn our entire life around. We had no idea that we would literally go from bankrupt to being able to pay all of our bills before time, that we would go from having no money in the bank to truly being able to live the life of that we dream, that we will be able to literally be able to give our children the very things that they need after having a child that was passed along in the school system, given grades that he did not qualify and set up to fail when he went to high school, never having the opportunity to live his dream of being able to play basketball, which he has a gift at in high school. Well, I want you to know Total Life Changes allowed us to pay cash for a state-of-the-art top private boarding school in which he is doing his senior year. And it's things like this that as parents, we want to be able to do. We want to be able to give our children the absolute best. He's getting a one-on-one private education in order to prepare him for college and for his future. So that's called Total Life Changes, as lives are being changed around the entire world. And I just want to let you know, those 3 powerful letters, YES, can turn your entire life around. So I just want to close out and let you know that, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a phenomenal opportunity that your home-based business, that truly, ladies and gentlemen, you can look up and be truly the person that says, this is a movement, 1,000 families strong. And that means that around the world, every year in every country, we have a mission of helping to change 1,000 families. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that we're going to get it done. So I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. So Antoinette, jump back on here and share some closing words with all of your guests that are chiming in tonight.
I'm so happy that you guys joined me. Thank you for your support. And I just have one quick little testimony. My blood pressure has elevated since coming back home to New York. It's been the 150s over 100s, which as a nurse, that's very concerning to me. Now, since taking these products, and I'm not making any medical claims at all, my blood pressure has gone down because the weight has come down. And not only has the weight come down, the stress level has come down because of the NRG. It makes me happy. It gives me mental clarity. And then also the NutriBurst, that gives me mental clarity. And I said yes because I'm just passionate about these products. They work. And it's doing phenomenal things for other people as well as myself. And I just hope you guys can join me. If you want more information, if you want to just get the products to lose weight, you can get back at me on my DM, or you can call me. Or if you want to say yes to the opportunity and make extra money, you can get back to me that way too. And I want to say thank you and have a great night, guys.
All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you soon. Good night.
Bye-bye.